If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu screen. Binge Pipe's user algorithm doesn't focus on the content you want, it provides the content you need. If you can't find the programming you're looking for, we can mathematically prove you shouldn't.
I'm a gamer. I'm that guy at work who won't stop.
Binge Pipe is still contractually bound to bring you You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we put the slogan in We Need a Slogan.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and if you mute me, I will find out about it. You know what they say, two's company, three's company, plus Cookie Masterson. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Time for question one.
To get things started, acting! Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? That actor from The Nut Job? Or that actor from the Angry Birds movie? Let's see who got it.
Swing and a miss.
Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for... Looks like Judas dined and dashed. What would you most likely have seen on Jesus' bill for the Last Supper? Party of 10, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 13, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 15, automatic 18% gratuity. Or Party of 22, automatic 18% gratuity. Let's see how that shook out. The Last Supper depicts Jesus and his 12 disciples. And that 18% gratuity line was, I guess, gratuitous.
why don't we do it with three?
Here's one I like to call K for country and D for this or that. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's the name of a Korean pop music group or a micronation. You know, little groups that claim they're a country but no one else thinks they are. Yeah, one of those. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between K-pop or a micronation. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Boys Republic. Dublin. Bye Bye Sea. Kingdom of Viper. Goat Island and Three Sisters. Urban Zacapa. Republic of Fredonia. That was nice and forgettable. But player 2, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, binge pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screw it.
No, someone's in a hurry.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
This one's known as terror on the side of caution. Those of you who are easily startled might want to just close your eyes and guess for this next question. If you suffer from aticophobia, you'll scream in terror when you get this question wrong. You get this question right. We never reveal the correct answer to this question. Or, this question is full of bees. What'd you guys pick? Well, we can definitely reveal one of the wrong answers to this question. Why didn't you pick this? Aticophobia is the fear of failure, so wrong is right. Next, Double, Double, Toil, and Sprite Zero. If the Globe Theatre had a special Coke machine using ingredients from the Witch's Brew in Macbeth, what custom-flavored soda would you not be able to sip on while watching Shakespeare? Diet Cherry Vanilla and Hemlock Coke, Hib Extra with lime and dragon scales, Barks Root Beer with a wolf's tooth dropped in, or brace yourself. You knew that screw was coming, player 1. I think the rest of you are starting to go gray. Okay, who chose what? Curious? Here it is. Blood of a virgin is not one of the ingredients the witches use in Shakespeare's play Macbeth. I'm a simple guy. I just like sparkling Dasani water with a little lemon and a little finger of birth-strangled babe ditch delivered by a drab. Expert screwing, player 2. Spend this wisely. Round 1 is officially behind us. Hey voice, what data have you captured?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try Answer the Dern question. Which Jurassic Park sequel does Laura Dern appear in? The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, or Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? So who got it? Dreadful choice, totally wrong. Here's what a right answer looks like. Jurassic Park 3 is the only movie in the franchise that welcomes back Dr. Ellie Sattler, aka Laura Dern, aka the future Mrs. Masterson. Yeah, Oprah says you have to put things like this out into the universe.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
I call this one Frat Chance. If I wanted to start a fraternity with letters that more or less look like 3 pitchforks, what name should I use? Alpha Alpha Alpha, Eta Eta Eta, Chi Chi Chi, or Psi Psi Psi? And how do we do? Psi is the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet, and it looks either like a little pitchfork or a little trident. Psi 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 is also what my mom said when she saw my one-man show. And how'd the audience fare? Wow, you'd think a group of people who've chosen to spend their time watching other people play a video game would be smarter. That means that right answer is worth even more. Consider that your birthday present.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
This one's called Keep That Blade Away from Pigeons. And hey, stress cut with mime sore.
It's time for a
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, focus up. Read this gibberish phrase and figure out what common expression it rhymes with. Society biz, a nice dove knife. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Don't do the same thing all the time. You'll be dull and sad. Change things up to be zesty. Okay, pencils down. Player 1. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right answer. Here's what I was thinking of. All right, let's move on. How about this one? That Dern Cat. Wow, I can't stop thinking about Laura Dern. I mean, she's the real deal, right? So, if Laura Dern and I were in the same vinyasa yoga class, I mean, could you even imagine? And we both arched our backs into cat pose, but then dropped our bellies and lifted our heads into Bidalasana, what's a cool thing I could say to Laura Dern? How's it going? What up, dog? Camel here often? Or thanks for being you? Okay, let's take a look. No. Next time, try this. Bidalasana is cow pose in Vinyasa Yoga and is commonly paired with cat pose. And then Laura and I would laugh and you know what? Never mind.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
And now, fur, sure. Celebrities are just like us. They love cloaking themselves in garlands of animal fur for fancy winter parties. Which celeb is not wearing a member of the mustelid family? Pink in mink. Oh, look out. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Oh, don't crane your neck. So what'd you pick? Interesting choice. You got it. You got the wrong answer. Now pay attention. Weasels, minks, and ermine all belong to the mustelid family, while a chinchilla is a rodent. Just a friendly reminder that if you turn your ferret into a coat, it's irreversible. I wish someone had told me that 20 minutes ago. Way to screw, player 1. Enjoy your cash. It's time for the... Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Well, actually, are these things actually what they say they are? Good luck. Player 1 takes it! Excellent job, Player 1. I'm sweating that was so close. Wait, no, it's all that pig gristle I had for lunch. Either way...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe will prove its horoscope wrong by presenting You Don't Know Jack. another distraction from the futility of life.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if being lonely is a sin, well, then I'm going to hell. You? We are gathered here today to witness the union of these two players in trivia. And I see we've got some gawkers in the audience, which means I'll be adding an audience bonus to every question. The better the audience does on a question, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience really tanks it, that right answer is going to be worth big bucks. So let's make this happen.
Time for question 1.
To get started, please think responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire? Okay, what'd you pick? In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai. Ask any bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back because of geographical inaccuracies.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up next, a name to forgive but never forget. Which of these is the real name of the real person who really composed the opera Hansel and Gretel? Francis Babertut, Catherite, Meisternut, Jimothy Chompadunk, or Engelbert Humperdinck? Hope you like what you picked. Don't cry, it'll grow back. This one escaped you. Yep, that's really his name. Keeping in mind this is a different Engelbert Humperdinck than the contemporary singer who is also named Engelbert Humperdinck. What is happening?
Why don't we do it with 3?
Oh, here's a good one. Do you know a good Swedish plumber? And it's a very excited dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a song by Swedish pop group ABBA, something Mario says in a video game, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between ABBA, Super Mario, or both. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Good. Okey Dokey! Bye-bye! I do! Bang the boomerang! Let's it go! Mamma mia! I've seen worse. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, the Us Weekly Journal of Science. If Us Weekly wanted to class up their magazine, what could they rename their Stars, They're Just Like Us feature? Stars. They too take part in precipitous activities. Stars. They participate in quotidian tasks as well. Stars. They act as though they are abstemious to us. Or stars. They subjugate we, the working class. I love this part. Correct answer, reveal yourself. Quotidian means mundane and everyday. The Us Weekly feature shows celebrities doing things like walking dogs, buying groceries, and breathing through their mouths. very quotidian tasks. Some of them even sleep in a bed. Feast your eyes upon this. Color wheel. Which unlikely cartoon couple would combine to form complementary colors? Pikachu and Big Bird, Shrek and Sonic the Hedgehog, a Minion and the Pillsbury Doughboy, or Cookie Monster and Chester Cheetah? Who picked what? Complementary colors are opposite on the color wheel. For instance, blue and orange. They could also bond over their unhealthy eating habits. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, RuPaul the Day. If I had one complaint about reality TV, it's too many humans and not enough mechanized flying machines. If the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race focused exclusively on airplanes, how could contestants reduce drag while staying fierce? Change direction and work the runway, decrease surface friction in stiletto heels, jettison all cargo with a smoky eye, or fly over water and accessorize. Let's see how that shook out. Here's a change in direction. Going down. Oh, look at this. The less surface friction, the less drag. Shantae, you stay. Of course, RuPaul would still be human, although I'm pretty sure she could fly if she wanted to.
Hey, question.
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys. Would you like a question about feet or a question about faces? Choose on your devices now. Your choices cancel each other out. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Behold, a question about feet. Your feet can claim what feet? There are over 100 joints in your feet. Your strongest muscle is in your heel. Your feet possess a quarter of your bones, or your toenails are harder than iron. So who got it? The normal human has 206 bones, and 52 of them are in your feet. So if you have a bone to pick with someone, you might want to try pulling their leg.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Why not try Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
Correctly predicted 7 World Cup matches. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Let's see who got it. Paul the Octopus correctly predicted all 7 of Germany's World Cup matches in 2010 by picking a food container in his tank with the team's flag on it. In other news, Frankenstein was 0 for 7. Try this on for size. Hip-hop and we don't stop, but we should. What would the name of the Work It singer look like if you were to flip it and reverse it? Janim Ikin. Well, what do you know? You're dealing with the screw, Player One. Come to terms with these terms of service. Okay, who chose what? The 2002 hit Work It was written and performed by Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. But her lyrics are so killer, she should be called Missy Felony Elliott. You know what I mean? No? Okay, fair enough.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Introducing Love the Shell You're In. Obviously, you shouldn't fat shame anybody, but on top of that, why shouldn't you fat shame Mr. Peanut? Because his thighs contain saturated fat, because his neck contains omega-3 fatty acids, because his butt contains unsaturated fat, or because his belly contains trans fat. So what'd you pick? Ah, nuts. This was the one. Peanuts are composed mostly of unsaturated fat, aka the good kind, making it possible for Mr. Peanut to slay all day. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Good breeding. I hope you recognize the recognized breeds of these animals. One wins! Way to go, Player One. You won, which I'm pretty sure is the greatest thing you've done to date. Way to shut down the haters who said, "You don't know Jack!"
Streaming now on an all-new Lion Punch.
Binge Pipe is not getting any younger, so we might as well bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, bringing entertainment consumption into the 23rd century, metaphorically. We're not from the future.
Cookie Masterson here. You know, I'm banned from every zoo east of the Mississippi River, but don't worry, it's for a much weirder reason than you'd think. A two-player game. You guys sure you don't want to play chess? Or, like, go outside? And since we've got some folks in overflow seating, I'll be tacking an audience bonus onto every question. Okay, let's not waste any more time.
Time for question 1.
First question. I'll keep this one short. Whose shorts are blue? SpongeBob SquarePants, Dora the Explorer, Bart Simpson, or Charlie Brown? Hope you like what you picked. Bart almost always wears an orange t-shirt and blue shorts. I gotta find out what detergent he uses to keep those things so bright after 30 years.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, insert reference to one of their hit singles here. Which concert would be an example of The Weeknd not playing a weekend show? A Saturday show in Mexico, a Sunday show in Canada, a Saturday show in Brazil, or a Sunday show in Egypt? Okay, what'd you pick? In order to honor the Muslim holy day on Friday, a weekend in Egypt is Friday and Saturday. Sunday's like a Monday. Which is probably why they don't get Garfield.
Why don't we do it with free?
Take a good look at a rabbit as white as snow. And it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass or a character from Game of Thrones. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Through the Looking Glass or Game of Thrones. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. All set? Here we go. The Red King. The Mad King. The Hound. The Gnat. Bandersnatch. Littlefinger. Hot Pie. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. But player 1, you really dropped the ball.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Great, you summoned her.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing your opponent makes it harder for them to answer the question.
Use them wisely. Or don't. You do you.
I don't need you anymore.
Here's one for you. Santa is brand loyal. Hey, let's take a quick break and enjoy a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. I'm out of Coke. Is Pepsin okay? No, I don't drink brain fluid. No, I don't drink saliva. No, I don't drink blood. Or no, I don't drink gastric juice. And how do we do? Pepsin is a powerful enzyme in your gastric juice that breaks down proteins. Think of it as a really watered down Mountain Dew. There is no hiding from Emoji Dating. Admit it, you've been spending too much time on Tinder lately. While browsing your iPhone emojis, you are seriously turned off by the symbol category and swipe all the way left. What, hopefully, sexier emoji group will you be checking out now? Smileys, adorable animal faces, fruit, or flags? I love this part. Since the first appearance of emojis on iPhone, flags have lived at the far right side of the emoji universe, which you reach by swiping left. Flags, for when you truly have nothing left to say. Round 1 is history. Let's take a look at those scores.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you are not good at doing this. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Player 1, your only hope is to answer quick before player 2 has time to screw. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, save a horse, ride a census taker. Let's say Keith Urban moved to an area with a population of 3,000. If he wanted his last name to reflect his new home, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, what might he call himself? Keith Suburban, Keith Urban Cluster, Keith Country, or Keith Rural? So watch out. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Time to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Okay, let's take a look. An urban cluster is a geographical area with a population of less than 50,000 and more than 2,500. Also a great name if you ever made a cereal. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash.
Las payers se moquent de moi. 7.
I call this one Baby Got Back Sleepers. Which mattress company features a butt in its logo? Casper, Serta, Tempur-Pedic, or Sealy Posturepedic? What'd you guys pick? Tempur-Pedic's logo includes a person sleeping on their side with their posterior exposed. Don't tell anyone, but that person is me. Yeah, I modeled for it back in college when I was really desperate for cash.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question about aliens or a question about robots? Use your device to select your preference. The votes are in. We graciously accept your choice.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
This one's called A Question About Aliens. What's the name of the robot in the movie Aliens? Ash, Bishop, Call, or David? What's this? You just got screwed, player 1. Good luck following the bouncing answer. So what'd you pick?
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Lance Henriksen plays the android Bishop in Aliens. Thanks to Aliens, I thought bleeding milk was normal and not a side effect of my all half and half based diet. Nice screwing, player 2. Here's that cash. And now, Candy Republic. Suppose Suppose scientists discover that peanut butter is sentient and can feel pain. Look, it could happen. How might this influence the candy industry? It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's sales. Or it would affect Reese's sales. And how do we do? Affect with an A is the proper verb, and Reese's is spelled like, well, this. Remember, there's no wrong way to devour a sentient life form.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Coming up next, I'd like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now, looky here. It's in the heel. Or, so far as I know, it's at the base of the spine. Hope you like what you picked. It was this one all along. The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but, you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work, too. You made it. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Just add land. Which of these can you add land to and have it fit? Watch the spelling. Player One's got it! Nice work, Player One. From this day henceforth, you shall be known as that person who won that game that one time. It's mostly an honorary title because
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at Jackbox.